So here is the second part of this video. I wanted to show you it this way so you can see how I'm going to cover all the pipes and stuff, because once I put the material on it you won't be able to see that. So instead of using cardboard like Johnny Ghost did, which was kind of a lot of work, I thought, I've used this before. I buy this plastic mesh. I got this at Lowe's. You can buy a 25-foot roll of it for like 12 bucks, I think. The thing I like about it is it actually holds its shape really, really well. It's super light. I just wrapped it around, and there's a couple little self-starter screws that hold it. For the chest, I put some plastic foam panel stuff I had to build it up, and then as you can see, it's just stapled. And instead of putting a solid piece, because I want to make it as light as I can, I just cut some strips of OSB and built a frame around it, and then I just used my staple gun and shot it in all the way around. So it's, as you can see, it's just, so I'm trying to make it as light as possible too, because it's quite big. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some self-adhesive spray glue and spray it over there, and then just lay on the black material right on top of it, and I'll cover it off. You can see the arms are same thing. These hands are, I think they're called zombie hands. I got them from Amazon or something. You can get them from Halloween supplies. All I did here is I just took my heat gun, and you'll see I just melted and squished them together to make them look more like skeleton hands. And again, the reason I use these is I think they're only in the teens, 15, 16 bucks maybe, and they're super light, and it would take me a lot of time and work to actually build something that big, and I'm not sure I'd make them as light as that. So that's what I'm using. I'll still drape some stuff off of them to make them actually look a little bit longer. And then for the head, again, I just took this mesh again. You can see it's just around, and then I just stapled it on the bottom. And then one thing I did too is you'll see in here, that is a red strobe light. I've used them in all the heads that I've got, my pumpkin heads and stuff. The reason I do that is they're only, I think, like $12, and they're really super bright. They're strobe lights, so you can adjust how fast they go. So it'll be coming out of the eyes and the mouth sockets and stuff. And so instead of having to buy LED lights and actually put them in there and build all that, I just buy one of those strobe lights. And the other good thing is they're super light. Although I found already is that with the weight of the head, I'm going to need some counterweights, and the way I usually do it is I just use bungee cords. So I'll be attaching a bungee cord off of here, and you'll stretch back, and that would just add a little bit of help when it's when it needs the motors working to pull the head back up. So this is what it looks like right now. The next video I'll have it fully covered, suspended from the ceiling, so you can actually see it in motion, and discuss anything else that is hopefully working or not. But that'll be my next part of the video, and then I'll post both of them together.